The script. Barcola, foot in, tries to pass it through. Messi receives it in a wide position. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a shade optimistic. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Vicario claims comfortably. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Neymar, looking for options for movement. Shoots! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Now it's Barcola. In with the challenge. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. He has found the way through. Neymar. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neither of these two want to come off second. Roll! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Hakimi. It's Gavi. Almost half an hour in now. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hazard, he's found a way through. Hazard! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. That's rather hopeful. Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Corner number 3 coming up. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance here to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Two animals
Fernandez
have been indicated.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Raul. Van der Ven does well to get it back. Yamal. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Gavi. Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. Azar. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Now it's Azar. That's good running with the ball. Raul. Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. He's gone for goal! Good effort first time.
Hazard really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! It's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's on it, can he get away? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's made its way to him. It's gone for a throw-in. Cucurella. Pressing high and with purpose. Raul. Well, that has not gone well. Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. Looking for the run. He's got away. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal gets into a good position. Fernandez. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cucurella. 75 minutes played. Raul. Good, strong midfield running here. And he's there to get it away. And it's Cucurella. Hazard. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's on his way, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has been knocked clear. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandez. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Fernandez. Camavinga. He's having a go. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Akanji gets over and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been
Vicious ball
indicated.
here. Now it's Hazard. And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Gavi. And that's it. Tottenham can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
After all of that, Jim,
CCTV
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely, so I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Done delicately. Oh, he's burst through! Played out towards the right wing. Robertson gets a foot in here. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out for a throw. And the cross comes in. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick. They get a throw in. Van Dijk. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And he's picked it up out wide. Robertson. Now it's Eze. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcola. Tottenham claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Fernandez plays it short. He has found the way through. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. And here's Yamal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hakimi. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcola! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well timed, excellent interception. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. And that has left him in a heap. Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
No, he's just misjudged that one. He's had it taken off him. Now the shapes to shoot! Oh, that was not... And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's played into the middle. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe, and the shot! And it's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
The goal scorer after 48 minutes is number 6.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Caicedo gets across to intercept that. Short changes him with that pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gavi. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Caicedo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now here's the delivery. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Olise, cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's had a hit! Too close for comfort. Yamal. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Olise. Cross to the back post. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fernandez puts his foot on the gas. Olise. And they've got a throw. Tottenham yet to have an attempt on goal. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Salah. Threads one in. Played in deep.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Played it again. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get... Takes a shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hazard. Now here's the... Oh, smashing header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Hazard. Nice bit of trickery. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shoots!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Camavinga. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mohamed Salah. Valverde. Now Salah. And it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Such good technique.
Pinches it off him. Fernandez. Looking for a runner. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. And he was quick to react. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Camavinga gets a foot in here. Mohamed Salah. Fernandez. Barcola. That is good strength. He's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nicely spread. Valverde. Olise.
2 added
That
minutes
looks a
have
decent
been
ball.
indicated.
Chance here to counter. Valverde gets over and intercepts. Olise! And that's caused a worry or two. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Van de Ven. And it's Fernandez. Van Dijk.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And it's Fernandez. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Olise. Salah. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Nice control. Ah, that's a fine interception. Opts to play it back. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's a good ball. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi plays it short. Played in early. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Valverde. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's definitely not his best. Camavinga. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. Out to the right. Nicely aimed pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's been taken short. Played into the middle. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Hazard. Camavinga. Looking for the run. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Fernandes. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Tries to dink it through. Hazard. That's a sharp pass. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And Fernandes. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mbappe is onto this. And he's gone backward here. Time and again they are repelled. Aimed beyond the defence. Here's a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
A case now of complete control. Valverde thinks about the shot, plays it across, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Fernandes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we come to you
Any
now
reflections
with a
on what
quick
you've seen,
request
Jim?
for support
Well, Peter,
for
I
our
really
charity
couldn't
fund,
see what this
Shares in
team was
Football.
trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The incredibly futuristic Arena MRV, definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing, distinctive arenas anywhere in the world. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Sends it crossfield. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri makes the interception. Elise, not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Gavi. Can he get on the end of this? No, no way through. This might spell danger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he lines up a cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's found... And a chance! No goals as yet. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's pulled back. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tottenham with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Neymar. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. Yamal. He's being urged to tries a shot! Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Knocks it into space. Mbappe purring through the gears. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. And he's on his way! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Brazil really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Hakimi. Dembele. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He is through here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Neymar! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's Dembele. Great vision. This looks promising. He's got away. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Tottenham have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substituição.
This for the lead. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Nuno Mendes. And the shot's on here. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Yamal. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Azar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. What a throw in. Ruben Dias. It's Pedri. And it's Azar. Out of play for a throw.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9. Sai para a
Still
entrada
absolutely
do
nothing to
jogador.
report here goals-wise.
29.
Tries to play it through. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. Now it's Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? Mendes does well to get it back. Looks to the other side. And he's managed to get free. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pedri. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Elise.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez. And it's Azar. Saliba. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. Here comes Griezmann! Yamal. Fernandez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Olise.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Neymar. Fernandez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tottenham really will have to throw everything at this now. Can he latch on to this? And he's cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. Saka. That'll be a throw-in. Fernandez simply refused to be outdone there. It's a searching pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. And Eafc26! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces. Backward it goes. And the shot! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Now it's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that defending is unapologetically has a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now it's DiMarco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vitinha. Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And this is Messi. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. DiMarco. Climbs up big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Oh, and one more try! Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Tottenham are trailing against the run of play. And this is Dembele. Well, they've got it again. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Played into space. Vitinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vitinha, that's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And he's taking no chances there. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold receives big header! And again! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mbappe powering forward here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great vision. And this is Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. Yamal. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's another good win of the ball. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's delightful. Oh, sweet feet. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the shot! And it's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we'd like to inform you now that the
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's Vitinha. Applies the finish! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And that has left him in a heap. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Real chance! Just a whisker away. This is their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Forlan, lovely pass, but can he get there? He is Mbappe! He's got a goal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Foden. That's the throw. Oh, he's burst through. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Shot at goal! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Now there's... He's having a shot! Knocks it into space. Mbappe with a definite foul there. Costa Curta. And it's DiMarco. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. It's Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. Gavi. And this is Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Just 5 minutes left. Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Forlan, and he's surging through. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. That's good play. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Dembele. Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos. And we're done. A humiliating...